So, Adam, what's your next act?
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Give it up. We're Black and Yellow. We're a performance duo, and we're going to be doing 2 poems for you tonight. First one's going to be a poem by Carmen's Lassant and Miles Hodges, and it's about overcoming the hard times and really striving past it. And this is the poem, Strive. By the way, if you guys like the line, feel free to snap and show some love, alright? There will be days when heaven doesn't seem so close, when there seems to be no hope. Your back is hugging the ropes, and that stomach could use some bread.
When your lungs feels like lead.
But all the fight in your breath has disappeared and left Strive.
During the toughest of days, the ones where everything feels like Monday morning, the train ran local, and you kept spilling your coffee at the desk of a job that looked nothing like the misspelled poster pinned to that dreamy first grade call when they asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Anything but a coward during the long walks to work. Your wallet is filled with the links of last month's bills. Knees weak from dusting your life's problems under the rug of success. There will be times when you're at your lowest point. You are the ash of a phoenix with clipped wings that will never rise. You are a broken levee, unable to control the drowning of your household strive.
Through the sting and the swallow of the worst beating, the black eye, the bloodied lip, the 5 seconds after you caught her cheek.
The unprayable eruption of rage. The millisecond before the body becomes a landmine trigger ready to burst into smoke. Things will fall apart, break, rapture, rip at the seams.
When your spirit is starving and your heart's got plans of becoming a martyr.
The aftermath of blood and battlefield pours itself into the flesh of the universe.
The scars are so thick there's barely any skin left.
The fog dwindles upward into the empty spaces between the clouds, and the pain rains down.
Tumbling down to the sounds of the screams of unattainable dreams as they mummy the land.
When lust has seemed to have mangled the spine of love, strive.
When the days you wish you were someone else never return. May the days you wish you were someone else never return. May the days you wish you were someone else
never return.
May the days you wish you were someone else never return.
May your body beat. May your body beat with the blood of our existence. Strive.
Strive.
Come on, everybody, snap and show some love. Come on. Never return.
May the days you wish you were someone else never return. May you learn the braille of glory and happiness until the sidewalks sing with everything you truly are, until the street corners cave in your name, until the nightmares are no more.
May the faith engulf depression into ash. May the demons be engulfed into ash. Choir of demons be muffled, silent like the breeze of an explosion. May the hands, the breath, the pulse, the feet push forward until every doubt equates with fear, and the buildings beat with the blood of our existence. Strive. May you learn to mend yourself. May the muscle flex in the eye of defeat. May the tears spring forward from the faces of the wounded. May the vulnerable stand monumental and moveless. Strive, strive, strive.
You know you were a marching band of single mothers, and you smelled your kids' dreams, so you know you've got to make
it. An immigrant worker slaving to feed the belly of your country 2 oceans away.
Strive like you know your heart's the size of a blue whale.
Shouting to the edge of your fingertips. Strive
like you know Nina Simone is singing at the end of the finish line.
Toussaint Louverture is picking the locks to your ankles and wrists.
Strive like you know prisons are man-made, but minds are God-made. So Harlem, shake that gospel out of your bones. Strive like you got biracial hair in Birmingham. You're that girl and you got 10 things you want to say to a black woman.
There will be days when heaven doesn't seem so close, when the dust Sevens.
When the smoke clears,
Only the power of will shall remain. Those who fight shall conquer.
during the toughest of weeks,
The longest of walks,
the days when heaven doesn't seem so close, strive.
All right. That's the first poem. Come on, guys, gotta show us some love. You want us to keep going. Come on now. Get your hands together. All right, so the second poem is the one that we wrote together, Ralph and I. This one is about all the shame and degradation that gets put towards people from developing nations and the lens that they're looked at with. This is beautiful home. I hail from the highlands of Ethiopia.
And I represent the archipelago of the Philippines. And this is what you know about my country.
We are the land of the handout. Our little boys and girls know sickness and starvation before the weight and wealth of a good education if they ever set foot in a school at all. Clean water is as distant from our villages as a government that can care for its citizens. Anyone in opposition is synonymous with terrorists trading justice for jail time.
We are the nation of several fair-skinned colonizers.
The nation
Where the people's happiness is a finite concept, limited to the time it takes for flash floods to slaughter slums, as if trying to redefine the term rock bottom.
They plant bunk beds in landfills
And use trash bags for pillows to rest our heads as pickpockets and con artists replace princes and princesses in our bedtime stories.
Welcome to society's definition of a third world nightmare. See, the populace puts focus on what we don't have. How our buildings aren't tall enough, and our cars aren't fast enough, and how we can't seem to triumph over our trials and tribulations.
Our first world friends glance down on us from their ivory towers, their pupils opaque with pity as they stamp failure in bright ranks at the front of our foreheads.
Like they are the straight A-studded stars, and we are the dunce caps
In the back row, too dumb to fend for ourselves, we aren't looked at like peers. Instead of seeing us on the same level, this world order is the spinning image of a ladder we can't
A
climb.
luxury we can't afford, a pyramid above us because we are basic. What gives them the right to make us feel like our nations were left behind when God was handing out blessings, to address our nations as a subhuman social class?
If we are aliens from a third world unworthy of dignity, they
They
pierce our pride like zeppelins, brought down by belittling bullets as if we are antonyms of beauty in the Philippines. We scream kami, ay maganda.
Ethiopia, we shout in our conduit ninja.
Translation, we are beautiful.
And just because that wasn't how you would pronounce beauty, it isn't made any less true.
The successes of our nations are not chained to Anglo-Saxon definitions.
The value in our nations
Lies in the love that we have for our land.
by our passion, and our soil is worth its weight in gold.
Over 7,000 islands in the Philippines, and each one exhales culture like carbon dioxide from every atom, encased by those white sanded shorelines.
Those of our forefathers are coaxed from kebaros and karars and dance ceremonies that stretch into the supernatural world. So when I tell you, I am Ethiopian,
Do not shame our country's name with your pity.
we are royalty, handcuffed to a phony paradigm of beautiful. We are done with our homes being mistaken for monstrosities.